today I am going to talk all about my skincare routine. I get so many messages from you guys asking me about my skincare routine, the products I use, and especially whenever I put anything about skincare on my story, then my inbox just blows up. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a video today and talk about everything that I use. I know my page is very much like a healthcare page, but our skin is an organ, it's our biggest organ. So as far as I'm concerned, skincare is definitely healthcare. And also, when our skin's good, we feel good. And I just want to empower as many women as possible just to feel confident, to feel good, to have good skin. So I'll just crack on. Firstly, I just want to talk about skincare as a whole and just general principles of skincare. So I'm sure you've all heard it all before, but hydration is key. So drinking water, I personally drink about 2 to 3 liters of water a day. And I find that number one, it really energizes me. Number two, I spend a lot of the time on the toilet peeing, but it gets me up off my seat, especially with my work, which is quite sedentary. It actually gets me up, which is not a bad thing. And thirdly, it's really, really good for my skin because our skin's an organ and it needs hydration. So yeah, healthy adults who say 2 to 3 liters a day, don't overdo it because it can drop your sodium and that's a whole disaster in itself, but 2 to 3 liters is perfect. Second thing is wiping off makeup. Now, I actually generally don't wear makeup. I know I'm wearing makeup today. I know I wear makeup a lot on Instagram, but that's because I'm taking pictures for Instagram. But day to day, I can't be bothered because I can't be bothered to take it off. And it's really important, number one, don't sleep with makeup. And number two, to take it off properly, because if you don't, it will clog up your pores and it can give you spots and just all kinds of problems. So make sure you definitely take your makeup off. Right, so I'll crack on. Firstly, what I want to talk about is this product, which is a vitamin, which is again something we're putting inside of us, called M. It's a French word. My French accent's not very good. It's like M. Basically, I was gifted these, and when I first saw them, I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I've got a good balanced diet. It's got magnesium, vitamin C, B complex vitamins, all that kind of stuff. Not going to do any harm taking them, probably getting most of it from my diet anyway. At worst, it's just going to give me expensive pee. Also, it's got probiotics in it, which is quite interesting, good for your gut health. Anyway, I've been taking them for the last month or so, and I have to say my skin is looking quite good compared to how it would normally look at this time of the year. So is it because of these? Possibly. Would I buy them if once they finish? I probably would, to be honest, because I'm quite used to taking them now, and as I said, it's not doing any harm. So yeah, that's just something to consider. Right, skincare. First step for me is cleansing, and this is another thing I just quickly wanted to say. I'm talking about products that work for me. What works for me won't necessarily work for you because it depends on what your skincare needs are. Now, my skin, generally speaking, is dry. I get seborrheic dermatitis, which is redness and inflammation here, and in my eyebrows, and in my hairline. So I try and combat all of that dryness. So you'll see I'm very big on hydration. But if you've already got very well hydrated or borderline greasy skin, this might not be right for you, but this is what I use. So I cleanse my skin with Murad. This is a prebiotic 4-in-1 cleanser. It's amazing. It can go in your eyes, no problems. I'll be brushing my teeth, putting this on my face, washing it off. And by the time I finish brushing my teeth, my skin is actually super, super hydrated. I'm feeling really soft. But with the best one in the world, I cannot go without this, no matter what cleanser I've used to wash my face. This DHC Deep Cleansing Oil, I got this from Japan. You can get it from London. It's much cheaper in Japan. So if you know anyone going, ask them to get it for you. But this, you'll think, oh, my face is so clean now, but this will be like, nah, not finished yet. So this will, you'll use it. I put it on some cotton pad, wipe off. I'm like, oh my God, my skin's still not completely clean. So not taking anything away from this. This is amazing. It doesn't matter what cleanser you use. This is just, for me, just the best thing ever. Anyway, moving on. In the morning, after I've cleansed, I'll use this glycolic acid toner. This is super cheap. It's like £7 or something from The Ordinary. And yeah, it's amazing. Really good at just sorting out uneven skin textures. And moving on from that is niacinamide. Again, this is from The Ordinary. I use this twice a day. It reduces the appearance of pores, just gives your skin a much more brighter complexion. Following on from that, this for me, vitamin C is the holy grail of skincare. This is from Drunk Elephant, and I was gifted this, but I've used it in the past. I was going to buy it again, to be honest, but they gifted it to me. It's expensive. It's like £70 or something. But honestly, it's amazing, especially if you, like me, and you live in a big city like London where it's full of pollution. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's really, really good. This, honestly, I'll just put it on my face and immediately I'll just feel a lot brighter and I'll look a lot brighter. Moving on from that, moisturizers. So day to day, I love this from Summer Fridays, and this alongside this are the two products that I will just buy over and over again, because this is actually a jet lag mask. It's meant to be when you're flying, so you put it on your skin so it just doesn't dry out, but I use it day to day. It's like a little toothpaste, and I actually get to the bottom of it, like, you know, when you've only got one toothpaste left in the house and you're just like squeezing it right to the end. That's how I use this, which is why it looks how it does. But if my skin's feeling particularly dry, I'll use this from Drunk Elephant instead. And it's super cute packaging, by the way, from Drunk Elephant. I love it. It looks so good on my dressing table. But you just squeeze this, you get a little bit of cream, and then it's a very intensive moisturizer. Really, really love it. After moisturizing, that's pretty much it. And if I'm going to wear makeup, I'll just give it, you know, like 5 minutes for all these products to like sink in, and then I'll put my makeup on. By the way, there is no point in putting on makeup if you're not looking after your skin, because it just looks weird and you'll get dry patches, and it's just, makeup does not look good if you've not got your skincare routine on point. Just saying, my opinion. Lastly, this, again gifted, again I would buy again. It's hydration spray. I put it on my makeup, have this in my bag in the day if I'm feeling a bit tired, wakes me up. If my skin's a bit dry, hydration boost, amazing, love it, love it, love it. So at night time, what I will do out of all of this is cleanse, get all the day off, and then I use retinol cream, which is really, really good, and there's a lot of science behind it about how it works in anti-aging. So every night, got to use it for at least 3 months consistently to see a difference, but really good. And this eye serum, again gifted from Drunk Elephant. This is actually quite thick the way it comes out, and eye serums usually are, but what I do is I literally like put it on to like this level of thickness, and I'll leave it around my eyes, and I'll just go to sleep looking like a panda, but I'll wake up nice and bright. So yeah, so they are the products I use. The last thing I wanted to just quickly go through is this that has been gifted to me from Face Lights. I'm just going to put this out of the way. So this is a mask which has infrared and red light. So it's like so. And my husband says I look like James Bond with it on, but literally I haven't seen James Bond, so I don't know what he means. But I've got makeup on, I don't really want to ruin it. But you basically put it on for 10 minutes, 4 times a week, and apparently you see the difference within a couple of months. And it's basically like phototherapy. It works by, the science behind it says that, you know, it increases blood flow to the face, it increases collagen synthesis, it helps with hydration, with wrinkles. So I'm going to use it and I'll let you guys know